Okay, so this is my end of the year HL Bio project. I decided to recreate the cells in Minecraft. So I have two cells. One is the animal cell and one is the plant cell. As you can see, I've made a 3D model and a 2D model. Now originally I actually made like a railway system to go through it, but I decided that it'd like be too fast for me to explain everything. So I'll just walk through them, or like fly through them really, and then yeah, just explain on the way. And the blocks that I used will represent different cell organelles. So yeah, the railways will represent the microtubules that hold everything together in the cells. The black coal blocks here will represent the ribosomes. The vacuoles will be with this yellow clay. The nuclear membrane will be with brown. Smooth ER for the plant cell, for the animal cell, sorry, will be with the green clay. The rough ER will be with orange. Golgi apparatus will be blue. The nucleus will be gray, and then yeah, pretty much holes in the nucleus and just lighting in general will be with this glowstone block. Yeah, and then the cell membrane will be the glass. The mitochondria will be the red clay, and the pink wool will be lysosomes. So yeah, let's go through the animal cell first. So yeah, 3D cell animal departure. Yeah, I just walked through it really. It's going to be a lot quicker that way, or a lot easier. So here is the entrance to the animal cell. As you can see, the entire thing is a sphere made of glass, which represents the cell membrane. So yeah, the track that we're on actually represents the microtubules that hold everything in the cell together. As you can see, we are going to the nucleus, which is studded with these glowstone blocks, which represents holes in the nucleus that ribosomes, like as you can see here, exit, and different various processes that involve the nucleus enter and exit the nucleus. This gray blob here is actually the nucleolus, which contains DNA and the chromosomes and everything. And as you can see, it's actually producing the ribosomes, which are these coal blocks here. So yeah, as we move on, now we are entering the rough ER, which is the orange clay, and this is actually it has all the ribosomes attached to it. So yeah, that's why I made it like that. And now we're entering the smooth ER, which as you can see has no ribosomes. Yeah, and like if I fly above, you can see the structure that I made. You see like it has those like folds, and I guess you can call them cristae, but not really. But yeah, basically the folds are for more surface area. You can see the outside as well of the rough ER is studded with ribosomes. So now we are entering the mitochondria, and I use the blue blocks here, lapis lazuli and just blue carpet, to represent where cell respiration takes place. So I didn't really have enough space to make all the cristae and folds and all that, but I just figured that this is enough. So yeah, that's the mitochondria. As we move along, this blue area here is the Golgi apparatus. And as we move along here, you can see the folds. This is actually quite a larger cell organelle than the mitochondria. So yeah, those are just bats. Like it's part of Minecraft. I can't really get rid of them. But yeah, it's the Golgi apparatus. Yeah, and as I move along here, well, sorry, you can see the structure. It looks kind of like a Wi-Fi signal. Yeah, now this is the vacuole, and I filled it with water. Again, I can't really get rid of the little creatures in here. That's just part of Minecraft. But yeah, the vacuole is responsible for water storage and nutrient storage in the cells. So yeah, that's made that. As I move along here, again, microtubules. You can see the rough ER studded again with what do you call them, ribosomes. Yeah, so as I move along, now these pink little blobs here, those are lysosomes, and those are responsible for breaking down the cell organelles and just recycling parts. So yeah, as I go along, you can see, yeah, lysosomes just break down parts. Another mitochondria. Yeah, so that's it. Moving on. Yeah, these are just like full of fireworks. I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, so let's go to the plant cell. Now for this one, same thing. I just use various blocks to represent different cell organelles. The red clay is the mitochondria, the light green or the lime clay is cell membrane, Brown is nuclear membrane. Again, the microtubules are the rails. Holes are represented by the glowstone. Orange clay is the rough ER. I changed it up this time. The lapis lazuli blocks are supposed to represent the smooth ER. The vacuole again is just yellow. Yeah, and then the cold blocks are ribosomes. The Golgi apparatus again is blue, and the nucleus, nucleolus, sorry, is gray. So yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, again, I just fly through, and it's just easier. Right, so now we are entering the plant cell. As you can see, it has that cell wall and the cell membrane as well. The membrane is actually both on the outside and inside. I don't really know why I didn't put it on the inside, but you get the idea. So yeah, as we go in, here is the vacuole of the plant cell. As you can see, it's much larger in the plant cell than the animal cell that we just saw. Yeah, so as we go through, you can see it's put water everywhere. Yeah, so again, microtubules holding everything together. Here we're entering the nucleus again with all these glowstone representing the holes in the nucleus, and then here we have the nucleolus producing ribosomes. Yeah, like inside it's supposed to be like a bunch of DNA and all that, but it's hard to represent in Minecraft. Yeah, so now we're entering the rough ER. Again, it's studded with ribosomes, and yeah, it's folded. Here's the smooth ER, no ribosomes. Yeah, so if I go outside, you can see the structure. Again, I tried to make it folded, but yeah, it's Minecraft, so I can't really be too accurate with that. Here's a lysosome. Again, it's just responsible for breaking down and recycling various organelles in the cell. Here is a mitochondria. Again, it's, what do you call it, cell respiration. So yeah, I just represented that with, yeah, these lapis lazuli blocks. Now this green thing here is actually a chloroplast, and because this is a plant cell, I probably should have put more, but yeah. Chloroplasts are responsible for the process of photosynthesis, and oh, sorry, that is only unique to plant cells. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's only unique to plant cells. So as we move along, microtubules. Here is the Golgi apparatus again, in the shape of like a Wi-Fi signal. So yeah, as we move along, that would be it for the plant cell. Yeah, and then there's another lysosome and then chloroplast. Yeah, let me get lighting. Sorry. Yeah, as we go along here, that would be it for the 3D model. So yeah, now we can go along to the 2D models. And let's go with the animal cell first. If I grab minecart real quick. Here we go. Yeah, and sorry. Right. This takes a little bit. So this will be the 2D model of the plant cell, of the animal cell. Excuse me. You know what? I'll just fly over it. As you can see, there is a layer of glass surrounding it that's supposed to be the cell membrane. The gold blocks here are supposed to represent the cytoplasm. And again, excuse me. Mom, hold on, give me a second. Excuse me. Yeah, so the gold blocks are supposed to be the cytoplasm. Sorry about that. The purple and the red blocks here are supposed to be the lysosomes. Again, you have the rough ER with the ribosomes studded on it, and then the smooth ER with no ribosomes. And then yeah, here's the nucleus, and that gray bit in the center is the nucleolus. I know that they're skulls right now, but yeah, those little black parts are supposed to represent the ribosomes that are being created. Again, we have a mitochondria here, 2 lysosomes, and then the Golgi apparatus, and then this here is the vacuole. Yeah, and then here's for the plant cell, the 2D model of the plant cell. Again, you can see the vacuole is much larger, and then we have the rough ER, and then the smooth ER there, a chloroplast, a few lysosomes here and there. That's the Golgi apparatus, and then the nucleus and nucleolus. Yeah, another mitochondria. And then for the cytoplasm, it's, well, yeah, it's supposed to be this stuff, but yeah, that's about it for my BioCell project in Minecraft. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, that's about it.